Welcome to No Filter Auto, where we don't just polish chrome, we examine the cultural impact in the metal. Today, we are not talking about a car. We are examining a metamorphosis. This is the moment the American sports car shed its skin. It evolved from a rakish roadster into something else entirely, a scientific instrument of style, a rolling sculpture with a violent heartbeat. This is the 1963 Chevrolet Corvette Sting Ray. Forget everything that came before it. The 1963 Sting Ray's design was a detonation. It was the first Corvette designed not just by stylists, but with the input of a racetrack, specifically, the experimental Sting Ray race car. The result was a shape that looked like it was moving 100 miles per hour while standing still. Look at it. The iconic, split rear window. That single, radical decision created a silhouette so distinctive, so controversial, it lasted only 1 year. The hood was a long, plunging arrowhead. The fenders were pronounced, muscular haunches covering knockoff wheels. This wasn't just a new car. It was a new philosophy, the American sports car as a serious, mid-century modern work of art. Open the door. The cockpit was a revolution in itself. For the first time, you didn't sit on a Corvette, you sat inside it. The dashboard wrapped around the driver, dominated by a large, flat-faced tachometer and a steering wheel that felt purposeful. This was a driver's environment, focused and intimate. It was a dramatic shift from the open, almost casual feel of previous Vettes. It created a sense of being strapped into a machine, not just riding in a convertible. But the true soul of this machine was under that sculpted hood. This is where you could order the legendary fuel-injected 327 cubic-inch V8. With 360 horsepower, it was a nuclear reactor wrapped in cast iron. The sound was not a rumble, it was a sharp, mechanical bark from the Rochester fuel injection. The acceleration was brutal, linear, and utterly intoxicating. This was the first Corvette that could genuinely terrify you with its power. And then, there was the chassis. The 1963 model introduced independent rear suspension. This wasn't just an upgrade, it was a quantum leap. It transformed the Corvette from a tail-happy, live-axle brute into a car that could actually corner. It communicated through the steering wheel. It planted itself on the road. It gave the monstrous power a place to go. So, what was its competition? In America, there was none. The Ford Thunderbird was a personal luxury coupe. The Sting Ray's only true rival was across the ocean, the Jaguar E-Type. The E-Type was sensuous, graceful, and feline. The Sting Ray was angular, aggressive, and raw. One was a masterpiece of organic beauty. The other was a masterpiece of calculated aggression. They represented two diametrically opposed visions of performance. The 1963 Chevrolet Corvette Sting Ray is the Big Bang. It is the model from which every modern Corvette descends. It proved that America could build a sports car that competed with the world on three fronts: stunning design, devastating performance, and groundbreaking engineering. All at once. It wasn't just a new model year. It was a new universe. This is No Filter Auto. Is the '63 Sting Ray the greatest single-year design in automotive history, or is its legend inflated by that 1 year only split window? Let us know your verdict in the comments.